Mm. Mm. So, welcome guys. Let's chat and chill a little bit, and let me pull up the stream on my other phone here so I can reach you. Okay. Here we go. So, I hope you're doing great. Hi, everybody, welcome. And yeah. There we go. Hi, Talon. Hi, Cybergrief. Welcome. All of the demonic Bates. Welcome. Hi, Aki. So, there we go. Just a little bit of chatting and chilling. We're not going to be doing too much. Not a lot of stretching. Still, I still feel my leg, and I don't want to overdo it before I go to the gym to the gym. I've been to the gym already before I go to give aerial silk classes later. So yeah, we'll be. Hola, Jose. Buenas. Muchas gracias. Hi, Joseph. Welcome. And yeah, so that's here we are. Here we are chatting and chilling, and maybe we'll be doing some foot exercises, right? You could bring your feet to the front and wiggle a little bit, and then I'm going to read the chat here. Hola, Sergio. Buenas. You're pretty chill. That's good. Bam, bam. I feel chill too. Move. Move. Hi, Horror Gaming. Welcome. And yeah, we'll keep it chill because I still feel like it's not the leg. I think it's a tendon that I think I slept in a weird position, and Tinky with her like 5 or 6 kilograms, she's getting fatter each day. Leon was lying on my leg, so I try to keep it chill. Hi Les, bonjour solo. Hi Survivor, welcome. But apart from that, it's going well. But yeah, I do feel the leg a little bit, which is annoying. But well, that's life, right? That's life. You always have something. I mean, I think like when I was younger, maybe I didn't have that much stuff, but like as you grow older, you always have something is always aching, and you just learn how to live with that. Happy Wednesday. Hi, Sullivan. Well, yeah. Hi, guy with a Korean name. Hi, Jermaine. And yeah, we keep it chill. We keep it easy. Easy. So we will move a little bit, right? But only a little bit. So we want to start, as always, in a tabletop position. Hi, Jimin. Welcome. Did those tattoo hurt? Some parts of them, yes. Other parts, not. So the outer part, it didn't hurt. But obviously, like here, it didn't really, it hurt, but it wasn't the worst part, but you really feel it here. And I think like the inner arm up here, that's really painful. So circle your back really gently. Gentle circus. Hi, Jenny Gaming. What's your age? 37. And the other way around. Meow. Meow. Hola, Petros. Buenas. And arch. And around back for cat cow. You're 43. Still young. And round. And arch. Round. Hi, Bren. Welcome. Hola, Martinez. In the arm or no? To hit the like. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like. Chew. And now I'm going to move you a little bit further back so you can see that a teeny tiny bit better maybe. So that we get up into the down dog, right? Aligning arms and back first. Hola, Jonathan. Buenas. Bon dia. And then you can straighten the legs and push further back. Move from side to side here. Up, 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 right? Push down, feel the stretch. And you could be further, your legs could be further apart, right? You don't have to be that close. You're not in a good shape to do that. Well, then you just do this. You could maybe do this, right? Just have your legs bend and just try like this. Or if nothing works, we can always instead do the puppy pose, right? Like that. So the bum stays up there, shoulders get down. Hola, Aristide. Madre mía, es increíble. Aristitereros via Fein. Madre mía, es difícil de leer. It's hard to read sometimes. Hi, DTO, welcome. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hi, Eric. Hola, Ax. Hola, Vitor. Choo. And no, I'm not, G-Man. Hi, Edward. Welcome. Can you put your old ones back on? You mean the streams? No, I deleted all of them. And was it a lot of work? Well, I was just live streaming, so it wasn't a lot of work. It's not like doing a video or something. I was like streaming, so that's totally fine. And circle. Phew. Because I don't have the time to like rewatch every stream and everything and check every angle, so I deleted them to be safe. Thank you. Hi, Edwin. So. Hi, Gilles Memon. Welcome. So circle your wrists. Hands together behind your back. I'm going to turn around so you see that a little bit better. Right. So we're here. Want to bring your hands together. Your hands like intertwine your fingers. Pull the arms up, shoulders down though. Choo. Thank you, Edward. Hi, Jacob. Welcome. Hi, Maria. Buenos días. I'm originally from Germany, Berlin, but I've been living in Spain for 12 years. So move from side to side. Choo. Side to side to side. Then hands down and arch. You can. And now I want to stretch the tops of your feet. So you get into the tabletop position here for a moment. You don't, hi Ashley. You don't tuck your feet. You keep them like that, and then I want you to press up on the tops of your feet there, right, to stretch them. Hi Larry, welcome. Stretch them, and you could do one at a time. So nice. And now we'll chat and chill a little bit, and sprinkling in some stretches, obviously. Oh my God, I'm almost out of water. Hi, Johnny, welcome. Muchas gracias, Mario. Feet to the front, and we do like a forward fold here. When you do that, try to like go to the front with a fairly straight back, not like super rounded, right? Try to keep the shoulders back and chest out. Hi, Raleigh, welcome. So crazy this weekend. I mean, I'm just going to be gone for 4 days, but I have to pack. Then we have probably this show with the students from the circus school on Sunday. Although it's supposed to like rain, so I don't know if it will take place in the end. Hola, Jorge, buenas. You haven't had your morning coffee yet? I did have 2, but I'll have more. Oh, what's your favorite band? I don't know. I don't have a favorite band. It's changing. Sometimes I like one band more than I like the other. I really like bands like the Amity Affliction, Like divide the day, fight the fate, story of the year. Hi Richard, welcome. You don't like packing? Yeah, I mean, I don't have to pack a lot anyway, but still, I'm always thinking that I might forget something. And then this weekend I'll be super busy all the time, so it's gonna be hard. But well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And on Monday early I'm gone, and I still have like to prep some, like to make sure that all the like YouTube posts are working and on, and that yeah, that all of that is working. Hi Christian, welcome. Now let's set up the other tripod. I brought it, but I'm not sure if it's charged, so maybe it's not working. Were you a gymnast? No. Wait. So now let's see. Yeah, it's apparently. Oh, wait. Okay, I put that on the wrong way, like that, and now the tripod. Now turn tripod. Turn, turn, turn. Do your thing. Can you? Yes. Okay. So there we go. So now we're not all the way down on the floor. And I'm already like thinking about like I will forget to do some stuff. I will definitely forget to do some stuff, but well, that's okay. Gracias, Mario. And yes, Brendan, I do. I do. See, like that. It's like that. You can actually like maybe see more or less that I'm coming down with a straight back, more or less. You move from side to side a little bit. Chip, chip. Also, I'm expecting another package, and I wonder if it will like get here the week that I'm not here. But if that happens, then well, so be it. No problem. Wait. Let's turn around and wait. Like that. How is that thumbnail is crazy? Why is the thumbnail crazy? Isn't it like a totally normal one? Or maybe it's still something from the stream. While the stream is on, I think the thumbnail often is just like the stream, some picture from the stream, and maybe it's a weird one. So, and yeah, I still have to pack this weekend. I technically still have to shoot one video, but I haven't heard back from the company that I'm doing a collab with. So I might not shoot it. Don't know yet. I wanted to shoot it on Sunday, but I didn't know. Like I haven't heard back from them. I wanted to wait, like to have like some confirmation. And yeah, haven't heard back from them yet. I'll write them again tomorrow, I think, because well, next week I won't be able to do stuff. But well, if they have to wait, then they have to wait. Do you ever burn incense or scented candles? No, usually not. I do burn like candles, like when we have like a power outage or something. But usually not. And in winter, I sometimes use candles when it was really cold. Put candles like in front of the windows. But that was in my other apartment. But yeah, apart from that, no. Hi, Jason. Welcome. Hola, José, José, buenas. Hallo, Michael. Anyway, what I was trying to say was like that I have still have to pack and do this and that. I'm starting to feel like antsy about like forgetting things and getting things done and yeah. Doop, 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 doop. Mhm. Do you have any kids? No, I don't have kids. Luckily, well, not luckily, I don't have kids because I don't have kids. Because I don't want kids. I have cats. Hi, Tabata, welcome. Malty's sleeping. She was here right before I started the stream. She was here ready, and then she decided that she wanted to take a nap on a chair. You changed your mind about dreadlocks? No, I did not. Thank you, Pitbull Live, and welcome. Thank you, Les. Stretching, stretching. Where are you from? Originally from Berlin, Germany, but I've been living in Spain for 12 and a half years. So quite some time. Why am I getting tired? Do I have to make a coffee? Ugh, maybe we have to make some coffee. Pew, pew. Are you single? You asked that before. It's like the third time that you're asking that. Or maybe just the second time you were asking that. Other people did ask it too. Or am I? No, you did ask that, and I answered. The day you change your mind about children, I will never change my mind about that. Thank you, Stan. Are you in Madrid, Spain? No, I'm on Mallorca. That's an island in the Mediterranean Sea. Choo. Sun is out. Here, sun is out too. It's well now the time has started, like where it's warm outdoors, but indoors it's a little bit colder. Let's get into a puppy pose here for a moment. Would be a great mom. I doubt it. I would not be a great mom. I would be very angry and annoyed all the time with my kids. I grew up in a kindergarten. My mom was a kindergartner, and we always had little kids. And sometimes we had like even like kids that were not just there throughout the day. Sometimes we had them like for weeks or something because the parents couldn't keep them and stuff. So I really am very annoyed with like kids. I mean, if as long as they're like far away from me, I'm fine with that. But apart from that, I don't want kids near me. Also, kids are so boring. Like you cannot like have a good like conversation with kids. Like, what are you gonna talk about? Like, you cannot talk about cool stuff. Coffee, coffee. Two. So, I eat sausage. Ciao, Giovanni. Are you male or female? I'm a biological female, but I identify as a man. Do you like watching horror suspense movie? I do like. Well, hi, Amul. Hi, Terminator. Hi, Dietmar. I do like. I do like horror movies. I haven't watched them in a long time. A lot of people aren't. Yeah, but I think like if you don't want to have it, you shouldn't have them. There's a lot of people who do want them, and it's nice, it's good. I mean, somebody has to do it, right? But yeah, not me. Not me. I still got like a lot of these. I got them like at the presents. I have to use them up. Yeah. I do have cats, right? And I think like having cats is already too much of a responsibility, right? I feel like it's too much, right? Think you're too much. What kind of food do you like? Fresh food. I like fruits and veggies and stuff like that. I think I have to clean you for a moment. I think it's a little blurry. Hola, Edwin, buenas. So now let's get some water into the coffee. Because I'm one of these like people who I'm drinking instant coffee usually. Right? I know it's a coffee sin, but I don't care. And I usually like I buy it in these like big glass. I usually buy it in these. But I do have these like little sorbets as a present, so I still have I can be using them. Yeah. So, coffee. Ah, coffee. So instant, yeah, I always drink instant coffee. I prefer instant coffee. Hi, Big Nook, welcome. Hi, Richard. So, gracias, Martin. So, dogs are really cool too. But I mean, having dogs is like more of a responsibility than a cat, right? Like having dogs is just like having children, and having cats is just like having quirky roommates. So good. I need caffeine. Hello. Hello. Hi, Full-Fat Ice Cream. ¿Cuándo vas a hacer Cam por Cam? Cam 4? No, nunca. Nunca. Pizza finally gives it back to me. Yes, that's like a very clever thing to say. Yes, that's fine. If you can give them back to their parents. Also, but I'm like also don't like having kids like over. I think I'm awkward with kids. I always like since I grew up in a kindergarten. And there were always a lot of kids around, and I was a kid like for some time of my life, right? And I was always like, I don't want to grow up and become one of these like weird adults that like feel like weird around kids and don't know how to act with kids or like to I don't want to become one of these adults, and here I am, one of these adults that doesn't know how to like interact properly with kids. Yeah. Hi, Neil, welcome. What's behind the window? Behind the window, it's a patio. So behind the window is the window to my office because this is like the patio, it's inside. I'll show you. So, so here, this is the office window, and down there is like the patio, right? And up there is, show you from the other side. Here, by the way, is the same patio. Over there is like the laundry room. Here's my office. And here's the other window, and there's the kitchen window that we just came from. So yeah, that's what's behind this window. More windows. And there's my little Tinky. Let's see if we can touch that again. Wait, turn. Will it turn? Turn. Like that? Obviously it won't. Ah, this is like so low quality. Never buy a cheap DJI tripod, right? You can like buy it might be an expensive one, but if you buy the one that's like 150 or 170, don't do it. They're just not worth it. It's like better to buy a mechanical one, I think. So, can I have that cat? No. So, you're living large. You have to go. Bye, Alfred Bushy. Welcome. Bye. Welcome. Bye. Welcome. Irish. Hi, Green Thumb. If I'm Irish now, I'm not. I'm originally from Germany, from Berlin, but I've been living in Spain for quite some time. So, have you ever been tempted to audition for a reality TV show? I did audition for a German Idol when I was 16, I think, or no, 18, I think. I didn't make it to the like real audition though. I wasn't good enough and I wasn't bad enough, right? You either have to do two of the things, like super good, or you have to be like a complete mess, and then people will also show you. But yeah, what part of Spain? Mallorca. Hola, Gabi. Ciao, Giuseppe. Hi, King. Welcome. Do men always approach you a lot? Actually, not a lot. No. When I was younger, in Germany, maybe sometimes I got approached from people, but also not so much. And then I was just being really rude, so people wouldn't like talk to me, and then you just like really mean at them. Also, always was just like really old guys, like not they were like 30 and I was 15 or something, so that felt like really always younger. But since then, I don't feel like now that I'm an adult, no, not really, no. I don't like go like a lot to clubs or anything anymore, so maybe that's like more where it happens. You're always young, yeah, but I'm talking like when I was way younger. What talent? Just singing. Like Idol was just singing. It's not like talent, but the Idol, the original one. Coffee or tea? It's coffee. I think sometimes maybe people also that don't approach because they think probably that I'm lesbian. I get that a lot, or got that a lot. And then the other thing why I might just like not notice that people approaching because like when I'm like outdoors, like I'm like in my world, like in absorbed in my mind, and I don't really like look around or something or interact with people. So people might just talk to me and I might just not realize it, right? Because I'm just like I just don't listen. I can just like drown them out. How do you say that? Like tune them out, tune everybody out. Like even here in my village, like when people see me or recognize me, they say hello. Oftentimes I just don't realize that that's happening. Hi, Gonna, welcome. You have more to. I don't know if it's more, but I have large tattoos because technically this is one tattoo, this is two, this is three, this is four, five, six, And then I have a seventh one that's like covered up. So that's not that many, but yeah, it's big tattoo. So is the coffee sweet? No. It's with almond milk though. Hi Dano, welcome. You want to zip off the coffee here? Have a where are you from? Originally from Berlin, Germany, but I've been living in Spain for 12 years. Thank you. Back to savings, nice. Yeah. Yeah, once you start with tattooing, you never stop, right? My journey goes well, it will. I'm giving every 6 classes later today. We have to prep for the show on Saturday. All will be good. And then I will be a bit like antsy, like I said before, about my trip to Germany next week. I will start thinking about what you need to prepare, and I won't be preparing anything because I don't need anything, right? I don't really need anything, but like there's stuff I have to prepare beforehand. You like more cream in your coffee? I don't put cream in. I just put almond milk in. You prefer glasses or contact lenses? I don't care. Like whatever the person prefers to wear. I myself always wearing or mostly wearing contact lenses, and then I got LASIK a few years ago. And G is asking, does it matter the race that you did? No, why? It doesn't matter. I would like to date an Asian woman, maybe, right? They're like really beautiful. That would be cool. You bought so much. Well, I mean, I'm not like my trip to Germany. Just I'm just gonna see my dad. I don't have to bring anything. I don't have to take anything. It's not that far, and it's not like a lot of things you can get them here. So it's not that I have to buy something and bring it here. And yeah, the stuff that you cannot buy, I don't really care about like German food or anything. So how was Spain to tourists from America? They're nice to everyone. They're usually nice to everyone. Have you always been a self-reliant woman? I was a kid once, so I always had to rely on my parents back in the day. But I always strive to like, yeah, be self-reliant. I did in Germany for some time get social support though. Right, so I didn't like I got my apartment paid from like the state because I was still going to school and was working, but like if you go to school and you work and everything, you do it at once, you don't make enough money. So hi Ashton, I don't have hand tattoos. You talking about the arms. One is like a mermaid and the other one is fox themed. So hi Nikki. Who's your sister in Korea? Ah, okay. So it was quite a long flight for your first flight. My first flight was, oh my, like, I don't know if it was your first flight. You didn't say first flight, it's the first time ever. Oh no, first time ever on a plane. My first flight was to Asia too, or maybe it was inside of Europe, but then to Asia because that was when I was 15 or 14. We did like 2 weeks of exchange with like students from China. And so my first flight was to Beijing, which was also a long flight. Is there a goal? What kind of goal? A goal, a goal in life, or what goal? What's the name? My name is Ivy. Your ears popped with painful. Oh, okay, now this didn't happen to me. I was like, oh wait, I had chewing gum to prevent that. Hi, Eterinash, welcome. Welcome. But yeah, it was weird the first time flying. Cinematic ability spicy content game. Do that. That's a good goal. Have you ever witnessed an unidentified UFO? No. How old are you? 37? I mean, I have witnessed flying objects, and yeah, but it's probably just planes and drones, right? I mean, in the end, you can never know. Maybe it's Tinky Plane or Malty. Like maybe Malty's family is coming to pick her up because my cat is definitely an alien. Do you ever get seasick when away from home? You make seasick when away from home, or like homesick when away from home? Because like to get seasick, you have to be like on a like boat. No, but I don't get seasick on a boat. I don't get homesick either. So no to both of them. You're older. You're 44. Could be shapeshift. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I'm sure my cat is a shapeshifting alien. I bet they sent her here to Earth, like to check everything out, like to oppress us and to take over the world. And then she kind of like got addicted to cat food and got lazy, and now she's just vibing and yeah, trying to just chill. Hi, Ghost. Welcome. Thank you. Hi, Nicosi. Hi, Otlile. Where are you now? On Mallorca in Spain. I use Scottish. No, originally from Berlin, Germany. So German, but I've been living in Spain for quite some time. Hola Merino, buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. Bienvenido. Hi Burak. Hi Siraj. Do you think cats have some access to spiritual planes? No, I don't. I'm not spiritual, so no. What's your favorite vacation spot? I don't have one. I don't really go on vacation a lot, right? I usually just stay here because people come here to take a vacation. But I really like the place that I've seen that I really found like super beautiful were like the temples in Cambodia. This is something that I would really recommend people to go and see. That was very beautiful. Do you think cats are trying to silence the dogs by using AI? Probably. ¿Quiénes son tú sobre el invierno en Mallorca? El invierno en Mallorca es frío. No tan frío como en Alemania, pero como las casas no están hechas para el frío, en invierno muy a menudo hace más frío dentro que fuera. So I don't speak Arabic or something like that. Can you sing a song? I can. She's doing a lot of cleaning. Please be careful of all the fumes. I don't do a lot of cleaning. When I clean, I often stream it because I hate cleaning, but I like streaming. So I combine the two things so that I can, so that I do two things at once, right? So the cleaning becomes less of a burden when I stream it. So apart from that, I don't clean a lot. And usually, like if I clean, for example, if I clean my bathroom, I usually like to clean. I use vinegar and stuff. So vinegar, it's just vinegar. It's not vinegar and alcohol. It's not so bad. Hola, Jorge. Hi, Damir. Welcome. Cleaning is overrated. Cleaning is overrated. It's important, but you shouldn't like get super crazy about it. Like I said, I try to like clean if I can, like with like vinegar and stuff like that. That's like not too chemical. And yeah, cleaning it's important, like to not get sick and stuff. Imagine like not cleaning at all, and then you just like always like have bacteria everywhere. Oi, okay. You can enjoy the beach. You can go to the beach in winter. I wouldn't go swimming in January and February because the ocean is kind of cold. But right now, for example, you can swim perfectly because well, it's still sunny and then the water is still warm. And I think even like in November and December, the ocean it's still nice. It's like not as nice and not as hot as in summer, but the ocean like retains the heat for quite some time. So I think until like December, you can like enjoy the beach. And if it's sunny, you can enjoy the beach anyway. The thing is like if you want to swim or not. Do you like breakfast bread? I don't eat a lot of bread actually. Here it's 1 p.m. 1:15 in the afternoon. Are you worried about artificial intelligence turning on mankind similar to the Terminator movie franchise? Well, we never know, but I'm like more concerned that AI will lead to people getting even dumber than they are right now because they're just like not doing like basic tasks anymore and their attention span is just thinking they don't think anymore. They just ask AI. So then they will get dumber and AI is taken from what humans know and from what it's getting fed. So the AI might get dumber and then the AI might just use other AI generated stuff, and then it's just like this big circle of shit. At the moment I'm more worried about that. But yeah, you never know, right? You never know. So we should always be nice to our new AI masters. You don't have those colors. Yeah, in the Caribbean, it's way better. It's way better than here. I'm jealous of people like living somewhere where there's like no real winter because here we do have winter, right? It's getting cold. It's not as cold as in Germany, but yeah, we do have winters, and it's the like I said, like it's terrible in the houses, en las casas. Hace muchísimo frío en invierno. Es lo peor. Ahora aquí no, en este piso no tanto. Y bueno, también estoy utilizando el aire acondicionado luego en invierno para calentar un poco. Pero si no lo utilizas, oh, horrible. Claro, porque con los azulejos y todo es hecho para que se disipe el calor, no para que se quede. Hola Raúl, buenas. So, pero waiting for the song. What song you want to hear? Vamos a la playa, a mí me gusta bailar, el ritmo de la noche, the sounds of fiesta. Oh, that was like terrible. Hi, Joe Spellman, welcome. Hi, Omar, welcome. Thanks, AI can do as well. Yeah, AI is a very good tool if you use it right, but it's also like making many people just not think at all anymore because you just ask at AI, you just don't do any research anymore. And all of this has an effect on your brain and on how you like, because your brain, you have to train your brain. If you don't train your brain, um, if it doesn't get enough input, it will just not work as good. Just like a muscle, right? It's not a muscle, but it works similarly. Like if you don't train, your body thinks, okay, we don't have to waste any resources on that. So yeah. What are your thoughts about the love that calms the spirit? What is that? Is it a song? You can empower when you get right up. I think that's fine. If you don't like, if you think yourself about stuff and then you like use AI apart, or you just like think about something for a long time and you don't get it, and then you like use it or like to like tell me more ideas and stuff. I mean, that's like totally fine. It's totally fine to use it, but I just mean like I'm seeing that like a lot of people just don't do any creative thinking anymore and just like let AI do everything, and that's like a problem. Did you work out already? Hi, Mr. Ada. We stretched a little bit, but I did work out in this morning, and I'll be working out later again. You're very mean to when you call question. You're spreading why would you do that? Like, why would you like be mean to AI? Like, I mean, if you like, you don't have to be super friendly because it doesn't matter. But like, you being mean to AI just say a lot about you. That you probably have like hidden aggressions that you have to let out. That you feel the need to belittle something, and even if it's not a real something. And this has also an effect on your brain because if you like constantly talk like that, you're creating patterns, and then in the end you might be more unfriendly to other people, like if you're constantly doing that. Like, why would you do that? Why would you like, and you also like hyping yourself up maybe for like being mean, and that's like, I don't think that's a very good strategy. What keeps you motivated for exercising? When I don't want to exercise, I just know that I'll feel better afterwards. That if I don't exercise, I'll feel worse. So that's what motivates me. Don't you love to hate AI? I don't hate AI. I think AI is a very like versatile tool. It's very cool that we have it and it's very useful. But I just see that it can also be detrimental. Just like all this social media stuff where people just like get little videos and little inputs, and it just has a very like difficult oh, it just has an impact on your reward circuitry and everything, just like drugs and stuff can have. So, right, you have to be careful. We should all just like stick to our workouts as well, at least. Not for every, well, it is for everyone, but not everyone should use it all the time. You should use AI for a task where you need it, but you shouldn't use AI for a super easy task that you can do your own, right? That's and also you always have to double check what AI tells you because AI tells you a lot of crap that's not true. And yeah. Hi, Real Water World, welcome. Have your neck injury healed? Yes. You do need to be little. Okay, if you need it, then if it makes you happy, if it makes you happy, it can be that bad. Hi, Simple Boy, welcome. Hola, Carlos. Hi, Peter. What's your accent? It's German, but like maybe like mixed with other stuff. So I'm from Berlin, Germany, but I've been living in Spain for 12 years. So my accent might be just like a clash of different things. What time is it? We still have time. We still have time. And we have Tinky here. You might not know it, but we have a cat companion. Tinky, you're on the internet. People can't see you. She's so cute. I like it when she like kind of like starts nibbling on my arm, when she's like kind of getting like a little bit like not angry, but she's getting a little bit fighting, but not too much. Yeah. I clean you, you clean me. Natalie Broglia, what? What I was singing was actually Cheryl Crow. So, wait a second. I have to mip, 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 mip. Uh, okay. So, yep. Just had to ban someone. Hi, Mustafa. Welcome. Who's your favorite movie or TV celebrity? I don't know. So, how many cats do you have? Two. Two. Hi, Damon. Hola, Joaquin. Buenas. For alien intelligence, yeah, that was really cool. ¿Cómo va el entrenamiento? Bien, pero de momento estamos solamente aquí disfrutando un poquito de una charla. Yes, yes, super cute, super cute. You're so beautiful, right? You're so beautiful. But you're a little bit fat. You got a little bit fat, right? She was neutered this year, and now she has put on some weight. So, ah, ah. ¿Cómo pudo ser ese símbolo? No sé si eres un niño o no lo sé, un gilipollas, pero bueno, se baneó, baneó. What's your other cat's name? Melty. De otro modo no entienden, exactamente, de otro modo no entienden. No hace falta ni hablar con ellos, porque lo hacen para que la gente reaccione así, ahí, creo, que para que la gente, ay, se enfade. Hola, David. Hi, Shaquan, welcome. They're female cats. You grew up with farm dogs? Nice. Sí, para llamarte exactamente. Do you like Bad Bunny? I don't really know anything by Bad Bunny. I mean, I probably do, but I couldn't say anything. And I couldn't say what kind of music he did. So I think probably he does like a reggaeton or something like that. Is that a possibility? I don't really listen to that. I don't mind it a lot, but that's not like I listen to rock music. So yeah. Do you have a favorite cat? I cannot tell you. No, obviously, Mouty is not a cat, right? Mouty it's her own species. So, ow, ow. How was Mouty? He's sleeping. Ow, it's really, Blink is really nice. Yeah, Blink is other than like that. Ow! You make tea before you run. Tea is good. Tea is good. Oi, Matthias, bom dia. She's a calico cat. Yes. So, yes, your colors are beautiful, right? You're so beautiful. A little bit aggressive. What? I'm aggressive. So, she's playing, yes. And with her, I can play like that with my hand. I might get like not really bite marks, but I might get like some red dots, but nothing too serious. So that's totally fine. Because she grew up with us. Like we got her when she was a baby, when she was fitting into my palm. You were so small. The other cat that I have, Melty, moved in with us. She was an alley cat. She was living outdoors and doing her own thing, and then she wanted to retire from her street life. With her, you cannot play with your hand. You have to play with a toy because when she's playing really hard, and she will like not like on purpose, but she will like use her claw. She uses her claws too, but she knows that you cannot like pull too much, but she will really pull hard with her claws, and she has like her claws are harder as well than hers. Hers are a little more flexible, and she will get hurt and she'll draw blood, but she doesn't. Right? You know how hard she can bite. You know that we're weak humans and that our skin is weaker than cat skin. Hi, Inessa, welcome. Huh. Puerto Rican reggae styles. Okay, yeah. That's probably because I probably know songs by him, but it's probably like not the music that I listen to, so I wouldn't like know how to like I wouldn't recognize it probably. Does she bite you? Like not that much. She's playing. Hi, Tiffany. She's so cute. She's so cute. And she as well, she would never bite in my face. I can like when we're playing, I can get my face in there. She would never bite my face, but the other cat, like the other cat, she's very old now. She doesn't play anymore. But when she was still playing, if you were playing with her and she got your face close, she would also like bite your face, and she wouldn't never do that. Tinky would never. Tinky knows that face biting is not okay. When's the next trial? I don't know. I haven't. Hi, Timron. I haven't. Merci, Inasa. I haven't. Hi, Steven. I haven't bought any clothes in a long time. Woo. Thank you, Peter. Yeah, they're like, and they're not done yet, right? This leg is not done yet. I have to like do the inside here still. But yeah, this will happen in January because I wanted to have like I had an appointment on the 27th of September, but then I could work at the day they gave me the opportunity to work as to work at a wedding. We're wearing stills and a costume and stuff, and I with like a freshly tattooed leg, wouldn't have been able to done that because like when you wear stills, they're like really tight, and I still have like some spots from wearing them. So yeah, so I had to like change the appointment to January when like the still season is over more or less for like 3 or 4 weeks because up until then there will always be events. Hi Brad, welcome, thank you. Hi Florian. Seems you like to dance. Yeah, for dancing probably it would be nice. Hi Daniel. For dancing is probably nice. There's a lot of like music that I would dance to, that dancing to is fun, but that I wouldn't like listen to like if I wasn't dancing or working out or something. So yeah, and then often I don't know the names. Ooh. No, today we're not doing. We did a little bit of yoga in the beginning. Now we're just chilling. We were drinking coffee, but the coffee is empty. Hi Nani, bonjour, bonjour, ça va? Je ne sais pas parler français. And that's all I can say. More, I can say like a few phrases more. I can maybe say, je m'appelle Ivy. Je no, I don't know. Hi Alex, buenos dias, ¿cómo estás? You're not working out today. I did work out in the morning. I went to the gym. I did triceps and chest day. Then we stretched a little bit at the beginning of the stream, and later on I'll be giving area 6 classes, so I'll be working out more. I didn't want to do like a lot of stretching and intense stretching and working out right now in the stream because the other day I kind of like when I slept I like had my leg in a weird position and Tinky was lying on my leg. So I feel like my tendon in here a little bit, so I don't want to overstretch anything right now to like not make it worse. Français on life support, yeah. Inside legs are going to hurt as much as they do. Yeah, the Jap I like this like neo-Japanese style, like not super traditional, but yeah, this Japanese theme is really nice. And yeah, the inside will hurt more. I mean, I found like the leg was more painful than the arms. The here is painful, right? But the outer part is like super relaxed. I find that relaxing to get tattoos here. But the leg was a little bit dicey, but well. Je suis très jolie. Hi, Pre Gaming World, welcome. Are your feet dirty? I showered recently, so not too much, maybe a little bit. There's probably always some cat hair and stuff on there because I walk barefoot a lot, but yeah. I wouldn't lick my soles right now, right? I wouldn't want to do that, but I'm not afraid to touch them. So they're not really dirty, but they're not really clean either. So your legs are strong. Thank you. Hi, Silento. Je m'appelle Ivy. Je suis très jolie. This sounds like very as if I'd be super full of myself. Like I'm Ivy and I'm very pretty. Oi, José, okay. What's your favorite color? Color green. But I also like black stuff. Like black, if you don't know what kind of color you want to get stuff in, always get black because yeah, it will always look good. Anything like clothes, um, furniture, whatever, mobile phone. My mobile phone is not. This one is blue, okay, but the other one is black. Do you like karate movies and the whole idea of martial? Yes, I do like martial arts video movies, and I like the old. I mean, I like the old style ones usually better. I mean the new ones. I haven't seen new ones like in a long time, but I like the ones where it's like real action, where they actually like do the stunts, where you can actually like see it. This is what I think about a lot of movies. Like now they say they're like super crazy and super a lot of CGI, which can be cool, but like even like if it's like humans fighting and they use a lot of CGI for that, it's kind of sad because I really like to see like what the humans can actually do. Hi, Anne, welcome. You like baby blue and black? Yeah, that's also nice. The people are strange. Why? Aren't we all a little bit strange? Like everyone is strange in their own way, and if you don't know them, even stranger. And you should embrace your quirkiness, right? It's nice to be like not to be average. Then yeah, but I mean, if I'm pretty, since I'm pretty, I don't need to say. People will see it. It's nothing that you have to say. Boop, boop, boop. So I'm falling. I'm falling. Um. So this is it for today. I still have to like do some stuff at the PC. Where am I? And I have to have lunch. I have to have lunch. So I see you again tomorrow on Kick. I'll be streaming on Kick tomorrow. And on YouTube, I don't know Friday if I stream Friday on YouTube or on Kick. I'll decide that spontaneously. So thank you so much for chilling with me and Tinky. And yeah, see you on the next one. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and bye.